everybody, today's vlog is starting out with more of a little sit down chat with you. I am going to be sharing a story that before now I don't think I've shared with anybody. It's somewhat of a cautionary tale, but it has a happy ending. I'm hoping that you'll be able to learn from my potential mistakes in the past and take that knowledge and use it, share it with people that you know. And like I said, fortunately my story has a happy ending, but it could have been tragic. Today's video is sponsored by Infamom Prenatal Vitamins in partnership with Walgreens. This is a fantastic partner for us because of the stage of life that we are in, and also for the base of subscribers that we have and how many of you guys are aspiring mothers, mothers already, nursing mothers, grandmothers. I think we all are a great, strong community of, not to discount the men that are in our subscriber base, but a majority of us are women, and anytime we come across a product or a parenting tip that we can use to help other people, then I'm all for sharing it. So therefore, I wanted to take advantage of the platform that we have built and share with you what I've learned and what I regret about our pregnancy that was a complete surprise. Finding out I was pregnant with Eloise was the absolute shock of a lifetime. There were so many feelings and thoughts that were going through my mind, and if I'm being completely honest, not all of them were necessarily positive. Of course I was elated. We were expecting a baby that we did not have to do infertility treatment for. After having to go through over a year of devastating infertility, ultimately going through a full-blown round of IVF, we had a real-life miracle on our hands that we would get to meet in 9 short months. But I'm a planner, and this was definitely not the plan that I had for our family. We would have 3 kids under the age of 2. I would be trying to raise 1-year-old twins while not only being pregnant, but then recovering from a C-section and taking care of a newborn, and all of those thoughts were daunting and scary. As much as all of that was to process, that probably wasn't even the thing that triggered my anxiety the most. I will never forget the phone call that I made to schedule my first OB appointment. I called the office and I admitted that I had absolutely no idea how far along I was. I had not had a cycle since before the twins' pregnancy, so I didn't even have an approximate date to go off of. And then I remember the nurse asking me a question. Have you been taking a prenatal vitamin? She was hoping I'd been taking some form of folic acid or folate. I remember learning in basically every biology class I took the importance of folate in the human body and in the development of a fetus. The classic example of a lack of folate in a developing fetus is spina bifida, but that was quickly followed with the reassurance that there is a strong correlation with having adequate folate or folic acid and the risk of having a neural tube defect being greatly reduced. The CDC recommends that any female of childbearing age, so that basically means from puberty, so about age 12, until menopause is complete, whatever age that ends up being, during those years, the CDC recommends that women take at least 400 micrograms of folic acid or folate daily. And the sole reason for that is to protect a potential fetus from a neural tube defect. So this covers your bases in the case of an accidental pregnancy. If you have the right level of folic acid in your body before you get pregnant, it reduces the risk of the developing baby having a neural tube defect by 70%. That's why I take Infamom prenatal vitamins daily. In the event that if we get 2 miracle surprises of a lifetime, my bases are going to be covered. It's an advanced prenatal vitamin with DHA that provides essential nutrients for both mom and baby. They can be found both at Walgreens or walgreens.com. There's a link in the description box that you can click that will take you right to it. You guys know how much I research products. A recommendation like this is not something that I take lightly, and I have picked apart this vitamin. Everything checks out. With all of the research that I've been doing, every single ad on my social media thinks that we are preparing to have another baby, which is funny. So specifically in this vitamin, one thing that I love is that it has folate rather than folic acid. This alone is worth spending some time educating yourself on the differences between these two. Personally, I will only nourish my body with folate, and that's what this prenatal vitamin provides. So if you don't want to take my word for it, here's a statistic for you. Pediatricians trust Infamom prenatal vitamins so much that 80% of the US hospitals where babies are born use this product. Infamom Prenatal Vitamin not only has active folate for fetal development, but also 25% higher calcium than the other leading brand. It has experts recommended omega-3 DHA. And all of this, all in an easy to take, single soft gel format. Cover your bases, click the link in the description box below to find Infamom Prenatal Vitamin and find other Infamom products at your local Walgreens. Thank you to Infamom Prenatal Vitamins and Walgreens for sponsoring today's video. Okay, I want you guys to guess what I'm drawing, okay? Okay. What do you think I'm gonna draw? The paper's orange.
You draw a bear.
What's it look like? What does that look like?
Pumpkin.
Yeah!
Draw a pumpkin.
Should we put a face on it?
Yes.
Okay.
I put my face on it.
So do you guys want to draw the face or do you want me to?
Me too.
Okay, what kind of face? A happy face or a sad face?
Have a sad face.
Oh, you want it to be sad?
A sad face.
You want a sad face too? Are you feeling sad?
No.
Okay, good. That's good. Good.
A sad face.
What? Okay, so what shape are his eyes? What shape is that? Do you remember?
Triangle.
Yeah! All right, Lyndle. What shape are your pumpkin's eyes?
O.
It does look like an O. It's a circle. Okay, you want it to be sad pumpkin, huh?
Yep.
How am I gonna do that? Can you?
Can do it.
Oh, I forgot the teeth already. He's gonna have just one sad tooth right there. Aw, and then his eyebrows. Eyebrows really can make something look sad. You want a sad face too? You don't want it to be happy? No. Okay. Will you hold the paper, please? Hold the paper right here so it doesn't move. Okay. Here's a big sad face, but yours is gonna have two teeth on the top.
Look at that too. Can I look at it too?
Oh, here, let's do a nose on yours. What shape is that nose?
A triangle.
Good job. Let's do. You don't want a nose? All right.
I want a circle too.
Okay. So when you draw something and you mess it up, you can make it into what you want sometimes by schmoozing it a little bit. That's called schmoozing. This table I've been really happy with. It was pretty inexpensive on Amazon. Okay, but that means like we don't worry about it. We can paint on it. We don't have to worry about covering it. It's just kind of our craft table, right, guys? Okay, what do you want on there? Do you want a pumpkin or a gourd?
A gourd.
A gourd? Okay, let's do a gourd. Let's do this shape.
Gourd. I'll make a gourd. What?
There's a gourd. And then it has a little stem right here.
I'll make a gourd. I'll go on it.
Well, I'll get you your markers. Let me get you your markers. I'll be right back.
No, I don't want Mommy.
Quick pause to get the kids some lunch. You guys are eating some leftover black bean burgers, leftover french fries from Mama and Bumpa's house. So anyway, all this talk about babies. It's just kind of funny because Brad and I have decided the more baby conversation is something that we're putting on the back burner for a while because it's obviously something that's not going to happen right now. However, it's weird how many times it comes up accidentally. Like as we were going through, Eloise is totally weaned off of bottles, and as we were going through all of the bottles, we're like, we don't need these anymore, but what do we do with them? If we do have more kids, we would want to keep those bottles, but if we're not having more kids, there's no sense holding on to it. They just take up a bunch of space and is more stuff to manage for us. That goes for all of everything. So anything big and bulky, like bassinets, we had the Snuggle Me, we have the Snoo. We've been, really cool story about the Snoo. Our friends in St. Louis used the Snoo for the first 4 months that their baby was here. And then right when they were graduated from it, I had another friend that had a baby last week, and now she's using the Snoo. She has a person that she knows that will be able to use the Snoo right when she's done with it, and I think even one more after that. So it's been really awesome. It's been really, really cool. Just like the girl that we let use it initially paid for the shipping to send it to our other friend that's using it currently, and I hope that it just like keeps getting paid forward. That's like my dream, is that it will just be used and used and used until it dies. But anyway, that is a long way to say this whole baby conversation is something that we just, there's no point in talking about it, but it accidentally gets brought up, and it's impossible to not just kind of like touch base and see where we're at. And I don't know, Brad and I were sitting by the fire the other night, all the kids were in the RV sleeping, and everything was kind of calm and content. And in those moments, I guess some people would be like, in those moments you take what you get and you appreciate the calm and leave it that way. But in those moments also I can visualize us having another. So it's just very strange. I don't know if I think it's somewhat, the part of it is me being like in my prime childbearing years, and that's sort of the drive of human nature, is to procreate from a science standpoint. You want your me?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I waited just like a half an hour too long to get them lunch.
My bunny.
You want your bunny too? Okay. It's almost nap time. It's almost right after you guys eat your lunch. We will get ready for a nap. Right about the time Eloise is waking up from her nap.
I want my bunny.
That's the other thing, is in
Bunny, please.
probably within a few months.
Mommy,
Eloise.
I want my bunny, please.
Okay, Junebug, you can go get your bunny.
I can't.
Within a few months, Eloise will be on one nap also, and they will all nap at the same time in the afternoon, which will be a game changer. We'll have so much free time. I don't even know, like right now we don't have any overlap of naps. Eloise is on 2, the twins are on 1, and they stagger, they go back and forth. So not to wish away Eloise's life in any way at all, but it will be nice when she's on one nap. She's definitely not ready for it yet though, so. Anyway, I guess my question for you, and I think I've asked this before, but I just kind of want to reassure myself again. When you were finished having kids, did you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you were done? Or did you kind of, were you done having kids, like you and your partner decided you were done, but you always kind of had like this, what if? Anyway, that's kind of, I guess if we do decide to have another kid, or if something crazy happens and it happens spontaneously again, that is why I think it's so important to be on a prenatal vitamin, or at least taking folic acid or folate. So just to bring the conversation full circle, I feel very strongly about that, and I think it is very important for you, your daughters in your life, your sisters, girlfriends, anybody in their childbearing years needs to be taking that supplement, because it was scary for me when I realized I was not taking a prenatal vitamin anymore. Kind of the backstory on that, I'm usually, like right now I'm still taking a prenatal vitamin because I'm breastfeeding, which is recommended. With the twins, I found out I was deficient in vitamin D when they were about, I think, 6 months old. And so at that point, for some reason, I started taking vitamin D, and I discontinued my prenatal vitamin at that time. And then found out I was pregnant with Eloise, and I was scared to death that I had already passed. By the time you're 8 weeks pregnant and you find out you're pregnant, it's too late. Like, you need to be taking folate or folic acid before you become pregnant, like I said. So anyway, that turned into kind of like a tangent, but I feel like it's an important one. So We have an interesting lunch of leftover oatmeal from breakfast, leftover black bean burger, and french fries from dinner last night. Is it yummy? Yeah. These black bean burgers, I'm so frustrated. I feel like they're just like a really healthy option for the kids. They have a ton of protein. And then Eloise loves them. And then our nanny informed me that they have...
Look at my muscles.
Wow! You must be eating your protein. Go, girl. Let me see your muscles, Bear. Not yet. You're getting a bite, huh? Mmm. Yeah, look at those muscles. You're so strong. You're not strong. Our nanny informed me that they have dairy in them. I was so frustrated. Like, why do you need to put dairy in a black bean burger? They are Daddy's socks. I ran out of socks. I need to get some more socks. Yeah.
We'll order one.
Wow, you're so strong. Let's order them. Let's do it. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Again, thank you to Walgreens. I'm wearing Daddy socks. And Infamon Prenatal Vitamins for sponsoring today's video. Check out the link in the description box below, and you can check out all of the products that they have available at Walgreens. Bye! Bye! Look at your muscles! Say bye, I love you! I love you, bye!